Hello, Tracy here, welcome back to my channel. So I got carried away and decided I was going to finish this journal while I had the chance. I was going to make a whole lot of ephemera for it, but because I had this grungy pack from Which Craft Do You Do that Kerry and her mother have made up, I actually wanted to include it in here. So this is like a true writing journal. There is a lot of writing pages, all grungy pages in here, plus a whole lot of original ephemera. So yeah, let's get started on a flip through. I absolutely love how it turned out. So we've got sari silk, which is I've used as the tie cover and the back. So let's get started. So on the front page we have this like grungy corrugated paper that's from Kerry's, that was from Kerry's kit. Then we've got just like this piece of grungy, it's quite thick cardstock. I thought that would be quite cool to write on. All the pieces out of Kerry's kit, all different sort of grungy colours, can all be written on. That's why I've added it to every single, I've basically added it to every pocket, and then I've added a bit of kit stuff to it too. This was about the only piece of ephemera that I made, which is from an old 1924, and this is one of those Project Life cards. So 1924 wages book and the musician. So this here is just like a piece of ribbon that I got from Kerry's shop, and then this is some of a selection of the grungy paper that's that was in the kit. Well, it's not a kit, it was just a booklet. So writing paper there, writing paper there. Then we've got more grunginess, bit of blue on it. And then we've got another piece here that's quite thick cardstock, that's grungy, and it's got purplies, piece of the kit. And then we have First National Bank, and this is from 1903 something, hasn't been used, so I thought I'd add that into there. So yeah, heaps of writing space in here. Writing space up there, cool doily from the kit. And then we have, so this has just got bits and pieces in it from the kit. There's a bit of the grungy paper from Which Craft Do You Do, that's part of the kit. There's a couple more pieces from the kit and that. This here is an envelope that came in the kit, and you just flip it out, so you've got writing space there. And then over it is this really cool grungy, just grungy paper that you could write on. I would be writing on this side, so that just slots underneath there. But the kit from Kerry on Which Craft Do You Do fits perfectly with this grungy journal kit from Goldenmeade. So we've got more writing there, another piece of grungy paper and a little paper clip that I did. And then this is like this, I think it was beetroot paper, stamped a little bit of stuff down here because it's the gardener page. This here, so when I went through the ephemera, I sort of wanted to try and grab a piece of ephemera original for each pocket. This here is actually Pukekura Park in New Plymouth, where I live. Looks different to that now, and then behind it there's actually the mountain, which you can't really see on that. So can't really tell when that was. But we've got another grungy piece of paper there to write on, and just that from the kit. Heaps of writing space. It's a flip, so that's the Tim Holtz, that's from the same material pack that the cover's made from, and that piece there's from Which Craft Do You Do, a couple doilies and just a piece of strip of ribbon that I had. More writing space. So yeah, this journal was full of writing space for whoever wants it. This is the piano roll that was in the grungy kit. We have footwear. I thought that was quite fitting for the ballerina. And then we've got some grungy paper folded over in there. More writing space. Wages and overtime book for the professor. And then we have a yellow tag, that just plain yellow tag, which I like that side better. More grungy paper. So yeah, I love how this turned out. Once I decided I was just going to use like all the grunginess from here. So I mean, you can see how much more I have left. It was jam-packed full. So we've got the middle, then we've got the surgeon. So we have more grungy paper there. Yeah, it's 2 pieces of grungy paper there. This is little journal card, and that opens up and there's a journal card in there. Astronomer, old ledger paper. And then we have the scientist. So for the scientist, what does he have? He has a Illuminating Welding Co. receipt. And that was from 1941 from Nelson. So we've got 2 bits of grungy paper in there, plus an old welding receipt. The footballer didn't get, he just got grungy paper, bit of the kit that you can like write on behind. This from Pauline, which I just decorated, and there's a journal card inside there, and then a little tag in there, so that's like 3 pockets. Cabbage paper that I dyed, beetroot paper. This is the envelope that I cut the sides off, and then you can secret write in there. And we also have, this is the only other piece that I did, stamped 2 paint brushes because we're by the artist. So we've got like the butterfly, a piece of old ledger with 2 paint brushes. And this was a Project Life card. I was going to cover the back, but I quite like that. So we'll put that back in there. Flipping through again, the model. Taxi driver. So, taxi driver has like a piece of a grungy blue sort of card. It also has, so in the behind the belly band, and then we've got another piece of grungy paper, and then we've got, because we've got the taxi driver, so I tried to match them up, we've got a traveller's diary progress report. This was in a bunch of old ephemera stuff, so hasn't been used, hasn't been written on, but I thought that would be kind of cool to slot in there. So we'll put that in there. So then we've got the dentist, some really cool doilies. The chef, wow, what's the chef got? The chef has got a few things. We've got grungy piece of envelope that can be written on, piece from the kit. We have Gear Meat Company Limited, and that was 1964 from Martin. So yeah, I had fun going through the ephemera that I had and trying to match everything up. Another piece of grungy paper. And then we had, this was a raffle ticket, and this was Insider, a memo, Christmas Joys prize, 12 bottles of whiskey, 12 bottles of champagne, and a box of cigars. So I thought that went kind of cool with the chef. And then we just have old 1880 ledger paper, and then we're on to the builder. So the builder has old grungy paper folded in half, piece from the kit which I have to round the edges, another piece of old grungy paper, and then we have a welding receipt from 1942. So yeah, so I tried to match everything up as best that I could. Really enjoyed this journal. Let's just clip these. I obviously forgot. Yeah, I normally do make a lot of ephemera, but I just really wanted to use that paper, and I thought it was quite fitting with this journal. So thank you, Anne, once again for a beautiful kit to work with. I always look forward to when Anne has releases on kits. I'm very lucky she sends them through to me, so I get to have a play. And Kerry, if you're watching, I'm looking out for some more grungy paper. I could try and do it myself, but it's nothing better than getting a bunch of nice grungy paper that other people have done. It's like Christmas going through and seeing everything that's different, and mine never quite turn out the same. So I hope you've enjoyed the flip through. This will be on my Etsy either tonight or coming up in the weekend if you wish to purchase it. I'm leaving all these tassels for whoever does decide to buy it. They can keep it like that. I quite like it like that, but some people don't. If they want to cut it, they can. But yeah, so I hope you've enjoyed that journal. Once again, I've got a lot of ephemera that's left over from the kit that will be going with the journal too, and I think that's all for now. So I hope you're having a great week. I will see you on Saturday for Ephemera Saturday. Until then, catch you later.